Hello everyone, Acting Off here. Welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. If we try to go north, it won't budge. Some forces shield it shut, so we're gonna have to go south. But here are skeletons. And we need to be in the front if we're gonna take them on. And we may need to change people's strats. I want him to be don't use for the moment. Because I want to conserve Chester's AP. Not Chris's so much. Because I do need to get Chris's abilities up. And that goes fairly well, you know. Skeletons are a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. But they drop money and long swords, which is handy to us. Make some money off them. Yeah, we're at decent health at the moment. We want to go down here because there's not much in these first few rooms, but once we get to about here, no, it's this room where things start to get interesting. There's all sorts of things for us to do. Like going to this room, there's treasure. We want to go down here first, and then down into here, there's just treasures here. Actually I can use an apple gel. I'll change that over to battle. That's how you sort the items. I want them sort of for battle so that we can just battle easier. Get an apple gel. There's quite a few treasures down here in this area that you want to get. And up through here, well, you can always go here. And here's a saber. This is why I recommended not to buy one. Saber increases our slash damage by 3, which is good. I mean, admittedly, we could have a lot of stab damage if we got a rapier, but I don't really want one. Now, going down is the way we need to go. I'm going to use my abilities a fair bit at the moment. Okay. That was a mistake. Sometimes I keep going for the wrong button. Since I don't actually have anything on down B, it causes quite a problem. Ah, crap. I'm just gonna have to hope that they have a. I don't know if they have a Phantasia bottle, but I should have at least one on me. Hopefully they drop one. Oh, and I haven't started my timer yet. They drop one so we can cure Chris straight away, which is what we need to do. And backspace works now, because in my Pokemon episode it wasn't working. Wait, we're at... Oh, we only have one. I was expecting to have more than that by now. We want to go up because going down leads to where we want to go. Up here, however, there's a treasure. And some ghouls and skeletons. And I want to keep using Demon Fang because the stronger that gets, the better. Because we need to get all of our moves up to higher ranks eventually. Okay. Now if we can juggle this guy fairly easily now. Even just using the up slash can work fairly well. The only problem with the up slash is you have to actually make it work the way you want it to, and not the way it's going to generically work. And Mint leveled up. And we get some chainmail which we can equip to Chester. No, he's already got chainmail. She can't equip chainmail, and we've got the ring mail on, which is better. Okay, we can sell that chainmail. My mistake. Anyway, are we in good condition? Yeah, Mint still has plenty of TP to heal us. We're not going into any particularly tough fights right at this very moment. Just a pair of skeletons. Swallow Dance that makes quick work of them. He's going to do that. I really should get better at that. Now I can juggle him. The problem with skeletons is actually getting them into a corner to juggle them. It's really actually quite hard to do. Because of the way they fight, they're really kind of a pain in the ass. And she gets to gain the title of Ranger for reaching level 6 or 5? Or what level was Chester? 5, yeah. Everything else is okay. There's a treasure here, fresh milk. We're going to want to save here, because that statue... It's been a while since I've actually saved. That statue there, if we look at it... Better come over the statue, huh? Yep, it just moved by itself. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A golem. That's not exactly the best move to use against the golem. Run back. Let it do its punch. Run back. This isn't... Fighting a single golem isn't that hard. You can actually pin a single golem into a corner. And just rip it into it this way. You may not want to, though, if you're fighting multiple at the same time. Am I alluding to anything? Maybe, maybe not. We gain a bunch of gold and a fair bit of experience. And we can now move the statue, which we need to move this way, that way, the other way, every way. Drag it down here. And push it across here. Push it down slightly, and we get access to this room here. And we get blocked by something. Ghouls and skeletons. This might actually be a scripted encounter. Because I think in front of some treasure chests there are scripted encounters. I'll just keep juggling these guys as best I can. My problem is I too often switch over to B, thinking it'll do a different attack. Fortunately I wasn't poisoned there, because that would have been a pain in the ass. Oh, we get a Phantasia bottle? Or just a Phantasia bot? It's a bot! Strange power, I better hold on to it. We got the Raised Ruby. Key item. Well, there's just one room left for us to explore, which is this one here, which has a bunch of treasures in it. A skeleton and a ghoul, one behind us, one in front of us. Go after the skeleton first, they move quicker than ghouls. Then change your formation over to what it should be, and you'll have no problem. I'm gonna want to do something after I've grabbed these treasures. We're gonna want to go heal, grab some new items, probably some food and stuff. If I go to stats, how far is Mint off leveling? Only 88 experience. Right. Got a gel, some cheese, so good stuff. But we're gonna head out of here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna train us in our I'm gonna train in Chris's get Chris's moves up to the level that they should be, so that we can use Demonic Swallow Kick. Not that Demonic Swallow Kick is that great or anything, just okay, Chester's busy holding off the other guy. That's a pretty useful thing about Chester, is that he is actually fairly good at just keeping enemies at bay, if nothing else. He's not quite as good as Mint can be if you use her right. If you want to use her TP to keep enemies at bay, which we're really not trying to do. We grow a fair bit stronger. I should probably tell you what I've realized is about Chris's arts and how they, go to being mastered 100% and all that. It's every use, I believe, is worth 1%. We can now proceed through that door, but we won't. We'll go back to the mansion, heal up, and then I'll be doing some off-screen training in those techniques. I'll show you whenever someone levels up or something like that, but for now we're going to go back here, go in here, talk to this guy, because I want you to see if I buy anything interesting. So we have 1500. But we have stuff that we can sell, like leather armor, long swords, 3 of them, this chainmail. Yeah, that makes us a fair bit of money. So we can buy a fair amount of stuff. Okay, so for instance, we want a leather helm, 2 barrets, 3 capes. And that's it for that. We want some orange gels for 3 extra orange gels for exploring. And some food. This is actually fairly important. Food can be used to cook, which I will actually demonstrate right now. Cooking. I will make a rice bowl, and I'll have Chris do the cooking, and we restore 10 plus 0% of HP. So that was kind of useful. But the main thing I want to do is get everyone's cooking up to higher ranking. Anyway, we're going to rest, and I'll do that off-screen training. See you when something happens. And while I was training, Chester leveled up. How did I know that? Because before I went into the fight he had 1 XP to go. So anyway, nothing too interesting about that. We've got our skills up a little bit, though not quite done yet. I believe Mint will probably level up before we're done, and that will be all the leveling that's done before I finish training these skills. See you in a bit. And that's 5 experience, so Mint's gonna level up. And this is kind of a special level up because after this battle, Mint gained the title of Cleric. At level 7 she gains a title. I just want to show that off because that's fairly important information. Anyway, I've just been running back and forward out here using Swallow Dance or Swallow Kick or whatever it is a bunch. And I've almost got that mastered. I've had to go back to the mansion and heal a few times to get my TP back up, because that's a lot cheaper than using gels. And I am gonna finish that training off, finish the Demon Fang training off, and I'll see you back in the dungeon. And here we are, guys, back to the door. Door, will you open for me now that I have a ruby? You will? Okay. What is behind this door? A symbol on the ground. What happens if we walk onto it? I feel like I'm being torn apart! Oh, I felt like I was just created. Anyway, we're now in a room with a lot of lava. And we can step on these floating platforms. You want to take this one first. Just as a fact. It's just a fact of the matter. There's a switch here which you want to flick. Yep. Unfortunately, everything will still proceed while you do this. Meaning that you missed the platform that was just here. We've got to wait for it to come back. Not too long. This one will take you over here. And you can grab some treasure. Nothing rabbit's foot. That's a pretty decent accessory. After all, it's a lucky rabbit's foot. Right, and I haven't equipped all the stuff that I want to everyone, have I? Not a cape, I want to equip the rabbit's foot. It increases luck by 5. Even though it doesn't say it here, if you go to its description, it increases luck. I want to equip the beret there, and a cape there, a cape here, and the leather helm there. So everyone's got much better defenses now. Okay, that's good. Now we want to go back onto this thing. Fair bit of stuff in this cave that you want to... Well, it's not a cave, it's now a lava-filled dungeon. Whoever created this place was a bit of a maniac. Now, I want to go down before I go across. Right, and I'm going to basically be trying to conserve TP. Although, I can show off this. Which, to be honest, isn't that good a move, and has screwed me over. That's the problem with using Swallow Kick sometimes. It gets you screwed. But there's Demonic Swallow Kick, which started off with Demon Fang. It's not really that good a move to use, to be honest. It's often worse for you than actually... TP-wise, it's really expensive because it costs 10 TP. Whereas using Demon Fang, then Swallow Kick would cost 6. So that's pretty shitty, but hey. Was that muffled because I was tending to my beard? Maybe. Anyway, across here there is more items for us to loot. It's all about that loot in here. And we got a reverse doll. A reverse doll is an accessory that, if you equip it, will allow a character to come back, but the accessory will break once they come back. It's like an equipped Phoenix down. Kind of like how Phoenix Downs work in, say, Dirge of Cerberus or Crisis Core. If you've ever played either of those games. You use it, and it's on you. Dang it, we dropped the Rise Ruby. But that's okay. It's only gone down here. We can pick it up. And we have ghouls to remove. That will slowly build up our TP again after we spent it all. And Chester will hopefully keep the other ones off our back. As long as I kill this guy fairly quickly. And then I can get in front of Chester to fend them off better. Okay. That's one. There's 2 down, 1 to go. But between Chester and Chris, you can push enemies back really easily, as I've demonstrated a bunch already. This isn't really anything new, but we conserved our TP, and we won our fight. Gained 13 XP for that. Anyway, down here, oops, we drop it further. Now what we want to do now, is we want to come here, and we're floating! This is important. If you don't step on that, you're gonna take a lot of damage in what's coming up. The floor here will harm you. We get the Rise Ruby back, but what we want to do is come down here. There's a forced encounter here. I'm going to swap the formation around. And I'm going to have Chester use Hellpire on that thing. Use an apple gel on me. Okay, now we're in a... That went pretty badly, to be honest. Actually, pretty horribly, to be more than a little honest. But that's one of the key things you want to do when you get stuck in a situation like that. Remember, you can use items, and they can heal you, or they can save you from a lot of damage. We got some lavender, which boosts stats, but once again, I'm saving it for later. Anyway, now that we've got the Rise Ruby back, we can go onwards. There's a save point here. You're gonna want to save. And probably make sure everyone's healed up. Because you don't want anyone to be less than optimal here. So I'm gonna go skills, mint, first aid. There we go, and I'm gonna use it's not lemon gel, it's orange gel on mint. No one else, just mint. Because mint is vital for the fight that's up here. There are 2 golems. First thing you want to do. Well, first thing I did was I checked what their stats were. They have 400 HP each. But what we want to do is have mint, use Power Hammer on that one, and Chester use Hellpire on this one. And we want Chester to use Hellpire again on this one. And again. Because I don't want Chester attacking the other one. Crap, I should have kept Mint using Power Hammer. There's a problem with this fight. You get caught between them. And you don't want Chester waking up the one that gets stunned. Okay, that worked out fairly well because I had Chester using Hellpire so much. Thing is, if you're trying to... Like, oftentimes, if you want to fight in a more controlled manner, you have to make choices yourself about what moves they'll use. which can be quite a pain in the ass. I'm going to set him to at once, so he'll use Hellfire without question. He won't need my instructions to use it. At least he shouldn't. Come on, you should be using Hellfire. Oh well, we can probably take this guy down without it anyway, yeah. But if you get caught between the two of those golems, you are in a hell of a spot. It hurts like hell and you probably will go down. And Chester and Chris both leveled up. Now, onwards. Your evil scheme and terror, Mars Aldoon. Mars. That's the captain of the Independent Order of Knights. Well, looks like we know where he went now, don't we? That's pretty bad. Oh yeah. Hey, Morrison. Nice to see you. Well, we kind of wanted to kill this guy. Ah, crap. Why do I get the feeling that this isn't actually gonna go as well as you'd hoped? That is a good question. Oh. Why do I get the feeling that that's a bad idea for everyone? Me, you, and me, Morrison, and you. Okay. Okay, yeah, War of Valhalla, I remember something about that. Waged 100 years ago, yep. Yeah, everyone has. Yeah. That's... Oh, that guy. That doesn't sound good. Powerful group? Does it consist of 2 girls and 2 guys? 2 guys and 2 girls? Or 3 guys and 1 girl? 14 guys and 1 girl? 14 girls and 1 guy? I don't know. Something? Oh, one of your ancestors was part of that group, Morrison. Okay, so that's interesting. Oh, he's Mars? Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is all kind of messy. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. Let's kill him. We're in this for revenge. Oh, something's happening. I remember this guy from the opening. He's back! And he's probably not too pleased about being sealed for 100 years or however long, for a few years. Actually, it's been 15 years, hasn't it? Yikes. Heed your command? Why do you think he'd obey you? Yeah, so what? So he's been pulling the strings all along from his prison? I'm pretty sure that's not how breaking someone from their prison works, mate. Ooh. Looks like you have been manipulated this whole time, Mars. Well, this is going to be pretty messy, isn't it? Uh-oh, this looks bad. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty bad for us too. If you can just wipe out those guys just like that. Uh-huh. You want to kill us? Okay, this is bad. Of course he can. We just don't have powerful enough weapons. Okay, to another place. Okay. What's going on? I'm kind of confused right now, but we're kind of screwed. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's gonna kill us. Chester! No! What's going on? Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, why would we tell him? Oh, we can't fool him? That was a flash of time travel. Time travel! Probably to about 100 years ago, I'd guess. Oh, is time travel just something that everyone should be able to do? Because that sounds scary. Yikes. Life ends here. Oh, well, this looks bad. Looks like Chester and Morrison are dead. This is where we wound up. I think we'll stop off here. With Chris yelling, Chester! My name's been Ekimoff. I hope you've had a good time and good night or something like that. Next time, we continue on, find out where we are and all that jazz. And maybe when we are.